Okay, so it is problem 1 of VU1 of Pathfinder recurrence relation. The problem given is basically you have a n twice previous term plus 1. In order to find closed form, we can define a new sequence to be 2 raised to power n. If we divide both sides with pn, we will eventually get uh, an by pn is equal to 2 an minus 1 by 2 upon 2 pn. We can basically write 2n basically 2 into 2n minus 1, which is nothing but 2 into pn minus 1, same as this, and plus 1 upon pn. Okay, now if you take this here, you will eventually get an by pn minus a sub n minus 1 upon p sub n minus 1 is equal to 1 over pn. If you now put n from 1 to 3 till k, sorry, okay, fine, you will eventually get start cancelling. You see, this will cancel with this will cancel with this, and eventually with this will also be cancelled, and you will be left with ak over pk minus a1 over p1 is sigma 1 upon pn. Now this is nothing but gp, because you already know value of p on f t of n to be 2 to power n. This you can calculate. We know value of p of 1 from our definition. Okay, so here we are. Okay, we will be getting basically telescoping, and it will form ak by pk minus a1 over p1, and this, and we have value of pn from this definition. It will basically a gp. We know the sum of gp, we can find this, and we know p of 1, we know a of 1 given in the problem, and from there we can easily get general term of ak. So the problem is solved. Okay, the next problem we have, first of all, let's discuss the general strategy to solve relation an is equal to fn into an minus 1 plus gn. How to solve this general recurrence relation? What is the general strategy? Okay, so in general, basically we will define a sequence, create a new sequence which is equal to f of 1 times f of 2 till dot 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 times f of n, product of this and input of this same function. Okay, so if we define this sequence, we can eventually divide both sides with pn. We will get an by pn, and take this side minus, so minus fn an minus 1 by pn, which is nothing but f of n times pn minus 1. It will get cancelled, so we will get an minus 1 over pn minus 1, which is equal to an by pn, which is equal to an by pn. Okay, now if you put n from 2, 3, 4 till k, you will eventually get, okay, so we will get pn. If you put n is equal to 2, 3 till k, you will eventually get telescoping, and at last you will get ak by pk minus a1 over p1. How it will telescope? For example, put n is equal to 2, you will eventually get a2 by p2 minus a1 by p1 plus a3 by p3 minus a2 by p2. You see, it will start cancelling like this, and eventually at last you will get this, which is equal to sigma gn over pn, n barabar 2, n equal to 2 till k. You will get summation. This you can find value, because you will be given a value of gn and fn. You will eventually find this, and you know value of p1 and a1, so you will get basically ak in closed form, and it will basically solved. Now if you see problem 2, it is basically a n plus 1 term squared is equal to minus 1 by 4, some relation of square of terms in the sequence. Also you can see it is n term is equal to an times some function plus some function. Basically you can here define a new sequence to be minus 1 by 4n times minus 1 by 4n times minus 1 by 4n, which is nothing but minus 1 by 4 raised to power n, and you can divide both sides with pn plus 1. You will eventually get an plus 1 squared upon pn plus 1 minus an square by pn is equal to 4. Now if it will also start telescoping, if you put n is equal to 1, 2, 3 till k, you will eventually end up at this, and then from there you can easily get closed form of n term. Now if you see problem 3, it had been given that it was given in problem sum of first n term is equal to n square plus 1, and it was given in problem n square plus 1. It is very easy, because if you put n, if you substitute n with n plus 1, you will eventually get a1 plus a2 till an plus a sub n plus 1 is equal to n plus 1 squared plus 1, and you eventually know the value of this, that is n square plus 1. Substitute this here, we will get basically a value of a sub n plus 1. From there we can get value of n term. So it was very easy problem. In the next problem, Q4, we have been given this relation between nth term and previous term, that is an is equal to some function times previous term plus 0. It is also of the same form of the previous type we discussed, the general term, and we obviously know the general strategy to find this. But if you define here Pn, you will put 1 minus 1 upon 1 plus 1 times 2 minus 1 upon 2 plus 1 times 3 minus 1 upon 3 plus 1. But if you put n is equal to 1 here, you will get 1 minus 1 0, and eventually Pn will be 0. And so dividing both sides with 0 won't get anything. It will basically undefined. So we can substitute here n with n plus 1, and now if we define, so we can substitute here with n with n plus 1. So it will get minus 1 cancel from numerator. We will get an plus 1 is equal to n upon n plus 1 and an. And what you can notice here, that here we can easily define p of n to be 1 upon 1 plus 2 times 2 upon 2 plus 2 times 3 upon 3 plus 2, and as it is pi n, product of n upon n plus 2 from n is equal to 1 till n. So here Pn won't be 0, so you can divide both sides with Pn and n plus 1, because here it is n plus 1, so you can eventually be getting general form of n from here. Okay, so like this we can solve. And moving on to the next problem. Okay, next problem we have question number 5. It has been given an plus 1 is equal to half an plus some function with n. Now it is of the same form like an is equal to some function times previous term plus something. So we generally know how to solve this kind of recursion. We just have to assume a new Pn, that is f of 1 times f of 2 dot 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 till f of n. So we can divide both sides with Pn, and then we start getting telescoping, and then you can eventually get the answer. Okay, so this is very procedural. And the next problem we have an is equal to an minus 1 to something plus 1. Now to solve this, you already know the method. It is also of the same form like this. So you can define a new sequence. Okay, but here's a catch, that if you put n equal to 1, it is 0. So you first have to substitute n with n plus 1, and then you define a new sequence p of n to be f of 1, f of 2 till f of n. Now Pn won't be 0, so dividing both sides with Pn, you will eventually get value of an in closed form. Similarly, if you see question 7, 8, 9, and further question 10, you see question 10, question 11, and question we have 12. All are of the same form like this, and you know the general form to solve this type of define a new sequence. So the rest problem are given as for the reader to solve, because they are very easy. You already know how to solve. Okay, so these were the solutions to BOYU 1, and now we can discuss the theory for BOYU 2. What it basically tells is, so next theory part of BOYU 2, if let's say we have any general recursion satisfying this, an is equal to 2an minus 1 upon 3 an minus 1 plus 1. In order to solve this, what we can see is, if we try to convert this into our previous form, then we can easily solve it. So what one can observe here is, if you reciprocate LHS and RHS, you will eventually be getting 1 over an is equal to 3an minus 1 plus 1 over 2an minus 1. Now if you simplify a bit, it will be written like 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2 into 1 over an minus 1. By taking some algebra, you will be getting this. Now you can observe here, if we define a new sequence b of n to be 1 over an, we can write this term as bn is equal to 3 by 2 plus half bn minus 1. If we clearly observe, it is of the previous form. We already know how to solve. So after this, it is very doable how to solve this. Okay, so I guess the problem is solved. So in general, if we take any solution like an is equal to alpha an minus 1 over, let's take beta an minus 1 plus gamma. Now if you do the same procedure, reciprocate and some algebra, you will eventually be getting this as a1 upon an is equal to, you get this in numerator and this in denominator. So an minus 1 gets cancelled. You will be left with beta by alpha plus gamma over alpha into 1 upon an minus 1. Now you can see, if we define this as new sequence, so bn is equal to some constant plus gamma by alpha times this. So it is of the previous form we already discussed how to solve. It is of the form Bn is equal to beta by alpha plus gamma by alpha Bn minus 1. Now we already know how to solve a recursion like this. We have already previously discussed. So it is very easy to solve from here. Let's say we have a relation like this, and an plus 1 is equal to 4 upon 4 minus 4 upon an, something like this. Now if you see, if we reciprocate it, we won't be getting something like this expression, because here is not any previous sequence. Like here we have had a n minus 1, but here we don't have a n or a n minus 1, something like that. So how to do that? One approach can be to turn this relation into this relation by some substitution. So what would be the proper substitution? If we maybe guess and hope, so if you define a new sequence b of n plus 1 to be a of n plus 1 minus 2, so a of n plus 1 will be b of n plus 1 plus 2. If you take this substitution and put here by doing routine algebra, you will get b of n plus 1 is equal to 2bn upon 2 minus bn. Why is this important? Because it has turned this relation into a relation that we know how to solve. We will reciprocate here, and we know how to solve this by defining a new sequence. Okay, so the basically main idea here was to find a proper substitution. Now it might seem like to any viewer something like magic, but there's a logic that why this came. In general, if we have let's see. So what was the motivation behind plugging in bn plus 2? So we were given this relation, so we have to convert this into, here must be some term. So let's say I substitute an with bn plus some constant lambda. So upon doing routine algebra, you will get bn plus 1 this upon this. Now in order to break this expression solvable, we can try converting this into the previous form. We know in the previous form we had only bn term in the numerator and no constant was in numerator. So we can set lambda square minus 4 lambda plus 4 is equal to 0. From there we get lambda is equal to plus minus 2. Now for calculation simplicity, for making calculation easier, we can take lambda is equal to 2. So lambda is equal to 2, this will be 0. So bn plus 1 is equal to 2bn upon 4 minus 2 minus bn. So this is something which we already know how to solve in the previous minutes. So I guess it is not solved. So main concept was this bn plus lambda. So now we also know general strategy to solve like this expression from numerator upon denominator. Now for a practice, we can take one more example like this. An plus 1 is equal to 3an plus 4 upon 2an plus 3. Obviously we will try to convert it out the form we know. We have to get rid of this constant plus 4 in the numerator. We can let an is equal to bn plus lambda, or in other words we can define a new sequence bn to be an minus some constant lambda. Okay, so now after doing some routine algebra, we will be getting b of n plus 1 is equal to 3 minus and some weird stuffs. In order to use previous strategy to solve the problem, we will be setting minus 2 lambda square plus 4 is equal to 0. For calculation simplicity, to make calculation easier, we can take lambda is equal to root 2, which will satisfy our condition. It will get converted to b of n plus 1. Now this we obviously know how to solve. Take reciprocal, it will get converted into something like this. And now we obviously know how to solve this. Define 1 upon bn to be a new sequence, let's say xn. So xn is equal to g of n plus f of n, n minus 1. So we already know how to solve this also. We can define a new sequence p of n to be f of 1 times f of 2 till f of n, and then divide both sides with pn. We will get general form of this p of n plus 1, and it will give us general form of a of n. It's basically a very lengthy problem but doable. Let's take one more problem. We have been given this an plus 1 is equal to 1 upon 16 1 plus 4 an plus, it's a radical sign over here, a term inside a radical sign. So first of all, we want to get rid of the radical sign. Why? Because we certainly don't know how to tackle radical sign. So we can define a new sequence whose square is 1 plus 24 an and bn greater than 0. So therefore this radical sign will get converted into b of n, and by doing this substitution you will get b of n plus 1 is b of n by 2 plus 3 by 2, and this we obviously know how to solve. Define a new sequence p of n, that is 1 by 2 times 1 by 2 till nth product, so it will be 1 upon 2 to the power n. Divide both sides with pn, you will get telescopic, and then from there you can get general term for bn. You get general term for bn, you get general term for an. Okay,